The proposed plan to rename the known University of Maiduguri to Muhammadu Buhari University, that's the late president of Nigeria, the one that died recently. I'm not against the plan, and I'm not in any way trying to say no to federal government on her decision or whatever. But where I'm having little challenge and little issue with a little question to ask, my question goes this way. Is it that we're lacking of space or land are finished for new infrastructure to be named after anybody that they want to name, or what happens to the current name if you change it to a new name? What happens to the old name? Does it mean that the old name should just die away like that? In fact, for a particular structure or for a particular monument to be named originally after a particular thing in this country, there's always a purpose to that. There's always a purpose, and that purpose, it's always served as a historical monument that even the young ones that will come after us should know that this place was built purposely because of this name. But when you keep erasing the old name that have been named originally, bringing in new names that the young ones that are coming behind will not have the taste of that history, it's not fair. To me, it's not fair. If you want to rename anything in anybody's name due to the person's handwork, that you are trying to rename this thing after the person so that people should remember this person of, it should be a kind of virgin structure, a kind of new structure that you build it purposely, originally, and name it after that person. Not on a structure that has already been on ground with a non-names. You always come in with a new name just to rename it. Okay, now that you rename this after this person, you will not stay in that power forever. By the time you leave, another person will come and remove the name and rename it to another person. Is that going to speak well for us as a government? In fact, there's other structure that have already been named after the late president already. Even among few, I know of Buhari International Market here, Muhammadu Buhari International Market here in Maraba. That one already has been named after. There's other project that has been named after him in other places. And he is not the only citizen, and he will not be the first or the last citizen that his name will be used. So we have a lot of land everywhere. We have a lot of space everywhere that if you want to name a project after anybody, raise the structure there, name the structure from foundation to finishing in that person's name. It will give you a kind of honor than you trying to convert other structure that has its own name. It's just like you now coming to say you want to change my name from the biological name that my father have given me. Does that still makes me a changed person? Government should rethink and mind about all this issue of renaming things after a person. While there's other space, there's land all over places, there's other projects that are yet to be accomplished. They should think about those projects and name it after the person. Not that they will go after existing project and start changing their names. You will change names today, tomorrow you are not in power, another person will come and change the name, another person, the government will end up being government of name changers. Nothing more. It will keep changing names. That's just my take. You are trying to change University of Maiduguri to Muhammadu Buhari University. Will that still change the fact that UNIMED or University of Maiduguri remains the University of Maiduguri? It will usher in nothing but a confusion, because other people certificate will be carrying University of Maiduguri, the other new ones will be carrying Muhammadu Buhari University. Does that make sense? If things have been already named, they should leave it as it is. That's why it's called a monumental project, a monument where you come there, the name remains the same. Even 100 years to come, it remains the way it is. Not that you have a monument today, tomorrow you come back, they'll tell you the name has been changed. Is that still a monument? That's what people don't understand. Peace.